another nice day today, yes. Plenty of sunshine, but a wee breeze in the afternoon, but it stayed dry. That's the main thing. You gets you out in the fresh air as well. So I was serenading it in the veranda, so it went very good, yes. Although the seagulls weren't too happy right enough. Anyway, tonight, hi Ian. Tonight it's volunteering at charity balls, and I thought I'd dress appropriate for tonight. I must admit, I struggled a wee bit getting the trousers on, I must admit, but I managed it. I just jumped off the pulley and into the trousers, and that was me. So, right, the very beginning was Click Sergeant balls. That's where I learned, that's where I served my apprenticeship. And I must thank me and David Gilchrist, and also Katie Greer, well that was her maiden name at the time, for giving me the opportunity to attend these balls. And it was just a great experience. But also, I'd like to thank the late Ian Neal, great guy. He was the guy that showed me the ropes when I went through. Hi Alistair, Susan, hi Brian. And you're a great guy, I must admit. And I hope Ian, cheers Ian, all the best. And I hope you're organising kids' trips up above with the big man. So, what kind of duties do you do? Right, you deliver in the van, you deliver the items, and you bring them back as well, whatever is left. You done the setting up of the tables, with the goodie bags, and the programmes. And I must admit, majority of the balls I've been at is Santander girls have done the business. I must admit. Hi Marion, have done the business. And there's other volunteers as well, done a lot for us as well. So that's what we've done. We set up all the stuff on the tables, and then you usually get your meal first. But everything else, if you're volunteering, you're not really concentrating on the meal done because you're hoping everything else is all done, and you get in and you assist, you get out raffle tickets, and auctions, and I'll talk about auctions a wee bit later on. And then collecting the monies. That was a big thing, because that's what you went for anyway, to try and raise money for the charities. Now I can't remember how many balls I've attended, to tell you the truth. I'm not bumming, I'm just saying I can't remember, because sometimes we're at 2 a year, and I must have started in 2007. So it was either a ball or it was a ladies' lunch. So hi Tommy, hi Kirsty. So, and the thing is, sometimes I stayed over. I get lucky to staying over, because depending the time it finished, right? Plus the fact you'd all the stuff to any auction prizes and all that, you'd load it in the van. So anyway, sometimes you take all this stuff into your room and hope you'd enough room to get in your bed. But anyway, it was just another one of these jobs. And in the morning you packed the van and then went back to Malcolm Sargent House to put stuff by. And the other thing as well is, depending on the auction, right? Sometimes you go and deliver the item. Sometimes it was a pricey paintings. You had to watch very carefully in the van. You didn't want to damage any of these stuff. So that's what you had to watch very carefully. It was the paintings was worth a few bob. Hi David, hi Siobhan, hi Claire. Hi, so but plus I stayed quite a number of nights in the Grand Central. I mean, there was a lot of balls there, and it was some place, I must admit, they really treated you well. And the rooms, oh, superb. It was nostalgia. Some of the rooms were named after judges and things like this, and well-known people in Glasgow history. I stayed on the Interkin House as well, the Carlton, the Seymour Hydro, and if I remember, Boswell Bridge. I would travel through there one of the times. It was wonderful. And as usual, you meet the top stars, entertaining stars, and some famous artists. I never met a famous artist before. No, the guys that really do beautiful paintings and worth a few bob. I'd never touched shoulders with him, but I did then, and it's neat naming them, you know, because I might miss somebody out and they'll feel, they'll go like this, oh, he forgot my name. So, hiya June, hiya Jackie. So, I don't want to mention any artists. So, that's where stars and artists. Now, 3 years before Malcolm Sargent House closed, there's a change in organising things with the charity for balls. The volunteers had to set up an account and run the balls, right? And unfortunately, I was fortunately I was the treasurer as well, but also helped to organise things and also pay the bills. So that's what happened. In fact, we done one for the 25th anniversary at Malcolm Sargent House. And my pal Brian Brown, he actually, we managed to get the photographs and scan them, and we got it all prepared. That was before Malcolm Sargent House closed. But we've done that as well for 25 years. And I was fortunate to go up and meet Mrs. Evelyn Boyd, who originated Malcolm Sargent House. She was the kingpin that found the property and got it all going and set up. If I remember right, she told me she had about 80 volunteers. And what a lady, the story she's got is unbelievable. So, we started doing that, and then we also continued on for the by MSH, the Holiday Dreams Foundation at the time, and finally Whiteley's Retreat. Now, that included, I must admit, a spectacular event we ran for Whiteley's. It was on the eve of the Ayrshire show. It was in the marquee. What a night that was. And we're very fortunate. It was a major success. And the hours, I don't think I've spent as many hours preparing for a function as it was that day. Me and Maxine Allen were dead on our feet, I think. Not just that, but to go back the next morning, a quarter to 8 would be there because they were using the marquee for the air show itself, so I need to clear the place up. Oh, but anyway, happy memories, you know. So, where are we? Aye, and I must admit, I was very fortunate to meet and dance with big stars and cuddles, me kisses and all that. It makes you feel great, especially when you're older and you're retired and that, and you meet all these, hi Andy, hi Johnny, and you meet all these marvellous people and that. I mean, that was 3 finalists for Britain's Got Talent. Alright, 3 finalists. I had Ollie Murs, Lassie Bailey, and Joe McKendry. Aye, maybe you'll forget about him. He was a good pop star and he turned into an opera singer, but I've not heard from him since. I don't know how he's getting on. And you'd all these comedians. I met Isa. Oh, what a turn she is. She's absolutely brilliant. Very funny, very funny. And the comedian, oh, and then you've got the auctioneers and all. Oh, and the compares, really good. And the bands, and I must say, see the bands in Ayrshire, superb. I think we'd only one group, I think it was cancelled out, I think. The rest of, hi Rachel, hi Jim, the rest of the bands came from Ayrshire. I need to go through the list, but they're absolutely brilliant. I'll tell you right now, the talent we've got here is unbelievable in Ayrshire. So that's how it all went. It was absolutely superb. I'm very pleased and honoured to attend all these different balls and meet folk. You even meet the Provost, you meet the First Minister, and well, I've met the 2 First Ministers. I've met Nicola and I've met Alex Salmon as well. So and you meet MSPs and so you're a different world though, guy. You never thought you're a wee boy you'd meet folk like that. But anyway, we did. Anyway, I'm going to tell you a wee story. About an auction, right? Now, I'll be quite honest before I tell you this story. I'm not in really 100% favour of having auctions. I know it brings in money, But see, what you've got to do to get it organised, right? Get somebody to bid for it, right? Then to other daters, hi Linda, to other data, and then they're not allowed to, so you've got to arrange the gift, you're going to their house, or you've got to come back and pick it up. And then sometimes, especially the women, they may have a few gins too many, and they forget they bought the thing. So it comes to the money, oh, I don't remember buying that. So you've all the complications, to tell you the truth, and then you've got to deliver them and that, and as I say, some of the paintings you've got to deliver. So I'm not saying don't do auctions, but oh, it gives you enough lot of delivering stuff. Oh, jeez. Anyway, but the story I'm going to tell you is, it turned out quite funny. It's an auction, right? And it was by MSH, and it was in Loch Green Hotel. Anyway, one of the auction prizes was a bogie, and it was made by a friend David McKee, his joiner. What a job he did his bogie, and the registration was by MSH, right? Big Alistair Fife, who's doing the photography, he says, Billy, jump in it, he says, and show them around it. And so I went in, and I jumped into the wee bogie and we're pushing it around, and they're standing there and we're getting bids where it may be. And they started off at 50. I said, oh, that's not bad. They went to 100, oh, 150, 200. Then all of a sudden, Malcolm Ingram of Rincon Motors says, £500. Geez, I nearly fell down the top of the bogie. I said, £500, anybody else? No. Then Malcolm, I bet one condition. The wee Billy is doing the main street, the high street in Ayr on the bogie. That's the stipulation. He's going to do that. I went, all right, I accept. So, as time went on, I made inquiries through the council to see if it was all right to do it. They then passed me on to the police, and I spoke to the police. They said, oh, you'd like to come down and see us and explain what it was. So I went in and explained to them, and I had a wee photograph of the bogie and this, and they went, that's a fantastic idea, he says, but we can't let you do it. He told you it was to be a Saturday. He says, and the high street's busy on Saturday. He says, if you bump into somebody who says, we'll be in trouble because we gave you permission to go down. So I'm afraid you're bombed out. So, what do you think, what are we going to do now? And then, what happened is, we get permission to do it in Newmarket Street, right? So it turns up with a bogie, and Ewan and Stephen Brown, they were all and they got all the shop owners for Market Street. Oh, we all started singing and dancing. I was in the bogie and they're pushing me down in the bogie. All the way down Market Street. And I carried on, I was doing the ring steering wheel and Stephen Brown's brand new motor. But my sister ran up and time, hi Robert, hi Elaine. So that was, I must admit, that was really funny. And Malcolm came good and gave us the money and that. We actually went up and got a photograph taken up at his garage. He had the helmet on and all that, with a t-shirt. It was absolutely marvellous. So, that's basically, I could spend hours and hours talking about it, but I'd probably bore you on there. But the opportunity for these things, it's getting times doing it, because you're out late and when you come in, you've got to cross your fingers, you're going to get money in. I know being so just support, but that's my opinion anyway in regards to that. But I'm looking forward, once it's all finished, to go to more balls and more ladies' lunches, where it may be. I was supposed to go to one in June in Turnberry. Well, it's not going to happen. But anyway, no doubt make it up. So, I just thought to finish the night thanking everybody who turns up at the balls and spends their money and gives donation to charity. And to you, Neil, again, All the best, pal. Cheers. Good night. Enjoy your Saturday night.